Let me get the music turned down. So, what we're doing now is kind of flattening out the sides here. I wanted to make the Eiffel Tower, so that's what I'm kind of doing. I had to get all the materials for it first, obviously, but I have it, so now I can start building it. But I gotta kind of wrap this around. I was having a friend kind of build it while I was getting the materials. He logged off. He'll be on, I think. I don't know. But a little bit of andesite we need. I figured copper would be cool, but it would take too long and I would never be in the chunk for it to all oxidize, so. But yeah. So I think personally it's going pretty good so far. Yeah, I knew it. I don't feel like dying right now. Jeez. I promise my hair's not that bad. I'm just gonna push all this back. I might start building some of it on myself because I don't know when he's gonna come back. But he's doing something important. More important than a video game anyway. The gas thing, underrated. It's actually really good, especially when it comes to like builds like this, because like we're gonna do a lot of awkward positioning, like that for instance, and the gas is definitely gonna be probably the best contributor. So, just use that anytime you're making a awkward build. That's my opinion anyways. Not a lot of people listen to my opinion. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't know what it is. I got a job and all. I feel like playing these games is like useless. Like, I don't get anything out of it. Like, I deleted Fortnite. Big whoop. But that's not really the point. Like, I put so much time into that. And now when I look kind of back, it wasn't spending all that money, or it wasn't like the time that was put on it. It was the memories. That's what people miss about these games. Is like they think going back to these OG chapters is gonna be like amazing or peak. It was never about the chapters or the season. It was about the people you were with. So I mean, when they say they missed the season, I mean, I guess they're not wrong, because we all have seasons, right? Seasons where friends are in and out of our lives, and they when people say like, oh well, I missed that, I feel like 9 out of 10 times it's probably not even the season they miss. It's just the time they spent with their friend, whoever that may be. Which, I mean, take that how you want to, but that's what I think it is. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, the OG stuff that they added, like, don't lie to yourself. You really think that's fun? I mean, it doesn't really help that I got no chat to talk to, so I wouldn't be able to do a poll even if I tried, but just in general. Like, I don't know anybody who's like, oh yeah, OG, that's gas. I mean, unless you're like, unless you make a living off that game, I don't know what you see in it. But like, somebody could say the same thing about Call of Duty. Like, don't get me wrong, Black Ops 6 is like really good. Graphically, it's good. Movement, it's probably one of the better ones. A lot of people have been realizing Jetpack COD was fun, but everything's opinion based. But mine is like, I think Cold War was really good. Like, Black Ops 6 will never be like Cold War to me. But you want to know why it's good? It's because of those summer nights that I had with the boys. Logging on after going to the community pool and logging on after, you know, like a long day or something, you know, because it was always going to be there. It was always having something that was going to be there. That was always so relaxing, right? At the time, I thought, you know, that was fun, you know. But the more that I kind of think about it, when you grow a little older, because I'm only 16, I'm not that old, but when I look back on those summers, I could have done stuff with my family, you know? Not to say that, you know, I regret playing with, you know, the guys, but priority should never be a video game. Because we may feel like it's, you know, we may feel in the moment like that's fun, like I want to do fun. But when you're old and you look back on everything, I don't imagine like remembering a game. It would be remembering a memory. And that's what you would laugh about. You wouldn't laugh about the game. You would laugh about the memories. So, you know, you got all these people, you know, having all of this nostalgia over a game that really wasn't ever that good. And they end up not liking it. I mean, Fortnite can't bring back those kind of days. People just miss those days of where everything was easier. And I, you know, of course I feel the same. I miss it too. But, you know, I was never much of a change guy. I hate change. I hate having to let go of people. I hate having to, you know, I wouldn't say give up, but I hate having to let go, in a way. So it's like, it's the same thing, just, I hate having to leave places. I've moved so many different times, but you realize, like, it's really not your fault. The thing that I regret the most from this recent move is I'll never have that baseball team again. I'll never be a Golden Elk again. But they taught me and I got better. And so now at this next place, who knows? It might get better. I might find a person that, like, might actually care about me and won't leave. Like, somebody who's gonna stay. It's hard to find. I thought I found one. It didn't work out. But I can't say that I didn't try. I loved her so much, but she just kind of gave up on me. That's okay though. Yeah, obviously I'm not, I'm not happy about it. But who am I to keep somebody from their idea of what makes them happy? If I'm not going to be the one that makes her happy, then, you know, toss me. It's whatever. But with her, I would never have thought that I would have to let go of her so early. She was a very good friend of mine before, and I wanted her forever. But, things don't always work out the way you want it to, and, you can't always be like, oh, well, it's my fault, or, maybe it was something I did. It's very rare that you actually ever really did something, especially if they leave. Because, I would have done anything. Like, the last time that I got to hug her before I left, I wish I held on a little bit longer, But, you just gotta keep on going. But, I'm a hypocrite, because, I'm still sticking by waiting on her. Then again, apparently, she had told somebody that she missed me, and that she would like me to know that. I sent a text and all that, and like, hey, like, what you been up to this summer, that type of thing. When it came to the time of the conversation to bring up something like that, it was shrugged off. She said she had missed her best friend to the person, and I thought it would be, maybe a little bit of her that I remembered was still there. But oh well. It hurts to let people go, especially the ones that you care about a lot. But at some point, I'm gonna realize that I was the only one who actually cared to stay. And I guess that's, all you really need to know. Mainly because, like, if like, the person that you really care about eventually leaves you, but you want to get them back, like, you gotta kind of think about things, because, especially pros and cons, but you can't be so biased towards the person. Like, I tried making a good thing out of a not so great situation. I was about to move. I felt like if I didn't say anything, I would have regretted it, that type thing. And it was going on for 2 weeks, and she just ended up, leaving. So, and a lot of people would say, it's her loss. Like, but they didn't understand kind of how I seen her. Like, she was perfect to me. It could be like a gloomy, rainy day, and what did it matter if I had, someone to talk to about it? But hey, I'm building the Eiffel Tower in Minecraft, I can't really tell you how many people have actually made this. Probably a couple, I don't know. To be honest, I don't really care. The reason that we're doing this is, for one, it's pretty cool, and two, the joke is, so I had a buddy. He opened a realm. He had it open for a while. I eventually met him, and he was like, "Hey, you want to join up?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" So I joined up, and I decided to, kind of separate from his whole thing. And I did that, and he had. I mean, I'm not gonna. He was like communist and all that. It's in a video game, obviously not real life. I can't, really justify communism. So, but I separated from him, and I made my own little thing, and I called it France. And it kind of stuck, and everybody would call it, the French Empire and all that. And we ended up making our own server because he had eventually kind of started using a little bit of his power to kind of, make things happen in his way, or what he's seen was perfect. And we ended up just saying, we'll let you have your server, we'll go make our own. So we made our own, and it's been open for the last 3-some years. I mean, I don't know if you could see days because my camera might be over it, but I think it's like 8,328. That's 1.80 some years. Yeah. I got a job though, so it makes it okay. The job thing is new though, so like I said, it's not that I don't, I'm not gonna say regret because I had fun doing it, but it doesn't really feel the greatest when you realize you could have done something with the people that you care about the most over a game that's always gonna be there anyways. Like, you can't tell me with a straight face that they're gonna close Fortnite. It makes too much money. That's not the point. I will tell you, one game I missed the prime of the most is probably Rocket League, because, like, they got rid of trading and all that. Like, are you for real? Why? Why would you do that? Like, especially when it probably makes more money than the item shop. Which is probably why they didn't like it. They probably wanted more people to, like, use the item shop. Which, if you ask me, that's pretty, that's pretty pathetic. We are talking about Epic Games here, like, they have the money to do just about anything, and they choose to get rid of a very, very popular thing. Trading is very big in that, like, whole thing. It's like, my dad, he really likes Rocket League. He got me on Rocket League, like, cool cars. That's like a kid's whole dream there, is like just cool cars. So we would play that like all the time. And once they removed trading, it's like, well, what's keeping us on here? Because, like, trading was a lot more than just like a player option. It was like, it had its own like kind of ring. I don't know how to explain it, but like it was its own game in a way. I don't really like know how to explain it better than that, but like it was its own thing. Like it also defined like a lot of different like attributes of the game. It was such a big thing, and they got rid of it too. By the way, Tommy in it dropped the video. I gotta watch that. It was something about Technoblade. It was like, I think it was three years without Technoblade. He was a great guy, dude. I mean, of course I never knew him. but he, you know, obviously I don't agree with everything, but, you know, I could recognize when he was a good guy, and he was. Great Minecraft player, too. Sorry, Mom came in. Um... Oh, cookie chips. I'm not gonna lie, dude. MF Doom kind of carried me through this last high school year. I was a sophomore. His music, dude, like, he's a rapper, but hit the beats and all of that, like, it's so, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, it's a whole vibe. Like, especially in math class when you're like just about ready to, be done. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I miss my friends. I'm trying to like wrap my head around losing like somebody that I really care about, and also losing, well, it wasn't even that good of a school, if I'm being honest. It was trashy, but that's not the point. Like, it was the people that I met there, like all of them were good people. Like, there was never an issue. It was always pretty chill. Like, I knew everybody, everybody knew me. Like, I don't know. I can't pretend that I don't, that I'm just okay. Because truth is, I'm not doing all that great. But I gotta be doing something right if I could admit that, right? I knew he was gonna come over. I was just waiting for the time that he started charging. And then I make these dirt. It's like the more you think about it, it's like, why'd it gotta be that person that, completely abandoned you? Because it's like, me and her were so close before, and then, like, I wanted her, like, just to be there. But, I don't know. I'm listening to Sicko Mode, by the way. That looks so much better than what it did. Way better. Alright. Ooh, tulips. Sunflowers and tulips. Those were her favorite color. Not color. I'm fired. This is my favorite color, by the way, orange. Green was her favorite color. She really liked green. It's a good color. What do I gotta do? Oh, yeah. Get rid of this. Tools there. Let's wrap around. And now we're here. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know why I'm streaming right now. Because I'm bored. Let me call up a buddy. Or actually, I could just do that right here. Don't worry, I'll be back. Forget it. Whatever.
Your carpet in your room is wet. Because I cleaned it, so you see that towel sitting there? You better wipe your feet there before you walk out to the wood or you'll go sliding. I'm gonna slide. No, you don't, Kate.
Discord would love. Alright. Yeah, no problem, Discord. I'm so important, Discord asked me to rate them on PlayStation. You're jealous. Oh, I know what I was going to do now.